Yeah. All right, well, hello and welcome everybody to a very important game. We just saw a shellacking taken by, a shellacking taken by the, this game's not going to get played, is it? Yeah, there's one button to confirm and one to cancel.
I'm used to this being
You're actually, yeah, I'll give you that. Xbox and PlayStation turned the world on its head. Anyway, the Gigantes take on the Philadelphia Eagles in this Clash of Titans. This is the first and second place people in the NFC East division, both deadlocked with a can't remember which record, 5-4. Shit. You know, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm sorry, I didn't come well prepared. But what I will say is that the Cowboys lost the last game, getting their collective rear ends handed to them by a score of 13-35. Cowboys lost horribly against the Eagles. And so, this is all the more important that the Eagles can win this. If the Eagles win this game, this will put them in the #1 slot, having bumped off the #2. And I said #2 in a sentence. And I'm very proud of that. All right, Phil Simms with the hoondoff to Rodney Hampton. Seth Joyner maybe a little slow to realize the run there. Possibly, or maybe he's playing a strategic type game that involves him running the wrong direction. I'm not sure. 3rd and 1. Phil Simms under center. Handoff, or by handoff I meant pitch out to Jared Bunch. And Waters cashes in for the touchdown. Shocking touchdown 1 minute into the game. Andre Waters, who I'm sure goes by Dre, and I'm basing that just on the fact that his name is Andre. Probably something else, too. Roger Ruzick with the kick, and it is surprisingly good. Current score, 7-0, just a minute, and a lightning score right there. Big-time fumble by Jared Bunch condemns the Giants to giving up their first touchdown. And we'll have to see David Meggett on the run back. And he's going to, well, he outmaneuvers the kicker anyway and gets to the 27. You're right. But not really. Okay. Man in motion. Handoff to Rodney Hampton, who's going to get, about a yard there. And I tell you what, the Giants do have a pretty good offensive setup. They've got Hampton, who's a pretty good runner. Jared Bunch is fair, but the playbook is what makes him so dangerous. That run right there, I do not like it, Sam. I am. And Phil Simms is a fair quarterback, although I think he's been tamped down a bit for this game. He doesn't have the kind of skills he enjoyed in the first iteration of this game. Although I think he was backup in that game. I'd have to check. I think he was backup to Jeff Hostetler. Michael Jackson. No, it's actually Mark Jackson. I'm sorry. There is somebody named Michael Jackson. He plays for the Browns, who nearly defeated the Oilers, which was pretty sad. Excuse me. Just getting over the plague. Simms out of the gun. Oh, called play, but Simms going to get it off in time. Interception. Holy dog crap. 2 lightning quick turnovers are putting the Eagles and Mr. Bouti himself in the driver's seat to fumble and give it up to number 23, Williams. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide in the world of Tecmo Super Bowl. Oh, rolls out, much like Ludacris, but he's not stopping. Phil Simms gets to the 5 with a scramble there. And now the Giants take over with good field position. In the wink of an eye, the momentum of the game shifts. And Seth Joyner's block. Jared Bunch gets the pass. And it'll be a first down right there. Short pass. Had a chance to make a longer pass. And Phil Simms maybe wanted to play the percentages there, as he had a better chance of completing that short pass and getting the first down. Pitch out to Jared Bunch, and Even though it's a call play, he's going to get maybe a yard. 2nd down and 9. Oh, man in motion. Oof! And he's able to hang on despite the fact that a blocker came. Well done there. 3rd down and 8. If he had broken that tackle, he would have went pretty far. And it might have been a bad type situation. Oh, Phil Simms out of the gun. Oh, it's the draw play. But he gets stopped, which is good because that play should fool you a total of 0 times. But in any case, no, I'm just joking. Oh, that doesn't look like it's going to be good at all. And it isn't. No good. And Eagles are going to get the ball back. They haven't had a lot of offensive experience in this game. I mean, we've got 1 run for a fumble. The Eagles' offense has not been their strong suit. Out of the gun, Cunningham. He's going to run it, but... And he allows the quarter to run out, as we're now going to be in the 2nd quarter, obviously. 2nd down, 14 to go. The computer's showing its displeasure with the good play so far. Oh, and it's a call play. But you have to give credit to Mr. Bouti in that he stepped forward and took the sack, avoiding an ugly situation, like dropping back 14 yards for no reason. Oof, throws it to the covered man, but Barnett fumbles. It was a nice catch by Barnett. And Mr. Bouti is less than excited about that. Well, he's excited. Less than happy. Less than pleased with that outcome. The butter hands of the Eagles are dooming them, it seems, in this game. Oh, rotten pass to Mark Jackson there. Nobody could have caught that unless they had been 20 feet tall and had a wingspan of approximately 36 feet. Oof! Jared Bunch goes on the pitch out in the run, but it is a call play. And I tell you, the Eagles, with their offense, has a hard time doing. The defense is doing very well. Oh, and the draw play. Luckily, Jared Bunch runs into his line a bunch, and it's going to be a punt, which is most likely going to be a touchback. And one would hope that if it doesn't go out of the back of the end zone, he'll remember the button to down it. But it goes out the back of the end zone, so there's no reason to remember. Very good.
I didn't remember.
Well, it's one of the two. I'll give you that clue. All right. 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Eagles. And we'll see how many plays they're going to pull off before the turnover. Oh, nice pass over the middle to Johnson. Referee's out. Referee timeout with the chains. No. 2nd down. And inches. Or centimeters, if you want to be all metric about it. And fans, we do not want to be all metric about it. 2 minutes remaining in the first half here. Eagles so far playing a oof. Not the best pass there. But it's not an interception in any case. Oh, right up the gut with Herschel. And Herschel doesn't cough it up this time. And we'll get 5 up the gut. Nice run. A very workman-like. 5 yards. Out of the gun. Cunningham. Call play. Gets it. Gets the throw out of bounds. Nicely done there. Wants to avoid the nasty sackage, which could ensue. 2nd down, 10 to go. Oof. Covered dude, and it's an interception. Maybe it was
He was open.
well, he had the guy kind. Well, the computer was kind of lulling you because they had a guy right here, and he was just waiting to go down when you threw it. Oh, you had an interception, didn't you? And a fumble for a touchdown.
Yeah, but that was on the play.
Right, but the interception wasn't. 56 seconds remaining in this first half. The Giants would sure like to get some points on the board. Sims rolls out. He's going to throw to Mark Jackson over the center. And this could set up a very close, easy field goal. Giants call timeout. 23 seconds remain. They're going to kick the field goal. Matt Barr, this time it's good. Matthias Barr with a fine kick. And that's another fine kick. Should be touchback city there. No, he's going to run it out. Although, time-wise, that might not be the best decision. If he was looking to give it one final bomb. Out of the gun, Cunningham. 10 seconds left in the half. Oh, should have waited longer. And he would have had a better chance. But 18 yards, and that'll end the half right there. As you can see by the halftime display. Somewhat diverse cheerleader squad. No Asian girls, though. Oh, and Kosik's injury, the clown, falls again. Poor guy. So you can see not a pretty offensive half. Although I would say it was a pretty offensive half from my point of view. Well, it's a kick you should be happy to take. Oh, breaks that tackle, breaks another, and eventually gets gang tackled at the 40. Nice starting position for the Eagles. Let's see how they're going to use it. Oh, they're going to give it to the man, to Herschel Walker, who 3-yard gain and no fumble. Got to consider that a victory. If I were Mr. Bouti right now, I would be very leery of the Tecmo gods and how what I may do may displease them. He should be doing all the kinds of sacrifices, thinking only of Bo Jackson while he's playing. 3rd down and 1.
What the fuck?
It went out of bounds. 4th and 10. And he's going to go for it because he wants the playoffs to be full of computer players. All right, you just changed your play. That was fun. So now you changed your playbook. But anyway, so yeah, you're 4th and 10 on your own 40. So yeah, you could punt it, which would probably be the smart thing to do since you've been stopping them. All right, well, once again, it appears I will have and a call play. And I mean, I don't know about you folks at home, but I'd have to say I saw that one coming. So now Phil Simms and the team will get a chance to go ahead and oh, and it's the freaking draw play again. It gets 3 yards. I hate that play because even if it's successful, you start out so far from behind scrimmage that it's tough to get too much out of it. They're definitely in prime field goal range right now. Barring a fumble or an interception, the Giants are in a good position. McCaffrey. Oh, touchdown. They do not. Phil Simms, who I remember looking a tad more wispy than that in his playing days. And the Giants are up by 3. Giants, of course, taking over that drive with fine field position. And we're able to go ahead and convert there on a pass by Phil Simms. Return gets him to the 30. Decent field position. Up the gut by Herschel Walker. 5 yards, not bad. Not a bad game for Herschel there. Herschel's been putting in some decent runs here. Nothing crazy, but definitely been dependable, except all those times he fumbled, which of course you could consider that not so dependable. Threw it too early.
My guy was getting close to the fucking sideline. How was I supposed to
No,
put it
he was stopped in the middle of the field, but you threw it too early. All right, Randall Cunningham. Oh. The Giants very lucky on these called plays.
Shocking.
He's gonna go for it again from pretty crappy field position, but you know he may get lucky here. Barnett's covered, and it's incomplete.
Wide open the entire time. And the Tecmo dude decides, no, I want to be over there.
Well, the pass defenders are going to go to whoever the ball is thrown to, so if there's somebody close to him, he's definitely going there. All right, so the Giants take over with pretty good field position there. Sims steps forward and throws it. Incomplete pass.
Despite the fact I'm fucking standing directly on the X that he throws.
Okay, well, anyway, folks, man in motion, Sims with the handoff to Rodney Hampton. Rodney Hampton is gonna go yard. Touchdown, Rodney Hampton. And that's gonna make it a 2-score game. As he points to wherever he's pointing to. I'm not sure. Maybe he promised the kid with cancer he was gonna score a touchdown. And so in that case, we're all lucky he did. All right, so 2-possession game. Minute 17 left in the third quarter. Eagles are going to have to get something going offensively. After getting handed that touchdown earlier, they really have not been able to get the ball into the scoring zone, which is also known as the end zone by some people. Out of the gun. Randall's got Barnett. Should wait longer. 57 seconds remain here in the.
He should have fucking caught it.
He should, yeah. Well, that's true enough. He's covered. Third and 10, 43 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And Randall's out of the gun again. He hasn't had much luck passing. And it's going to be 4th and 10, and I would imagine that the frustration factor is high enough that he's going to go for it, despite the fact that the last 2 times have resulted in a touchdown for the other team. Under pressure, gets it out to Walker, who's not going to catch it. And we've got it, Giants ball. He's going to have to try to put a stop to the offense here and maybe recover a fumble or an interception or something. Pass to Rodney Hampton. And that animation made that screen pass look far more epic than I think it was. Yeah, I mean. Right, yeah. Oh, sure, especially when you see that animation like he's throwing it forward, but he was really throwing it to the side. 5 minutes left in the game. Giants ball, and if they're able to score a touchdown here, that's might put the game out of reach.
First down.
4:36 remaining. Man goes in motion. Oh, it's the flea flicker. The dreaded flea flicker. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Now, I don't know. I've never thought of the Giants as having an overly flashy offense. It's kind of funny that they have that play included. I'm sure I brought that up in other videos because we've seen the Giants play an awful lot. And Rodney Hampton is going to cash in.
Touchdown.
And it seems like it's been a rough couple of games for players. As the Cowboys were beaten senseless by the Atlanta Falcons, who are not a very good team. In this case, the Giants are a pretty good team. But maybe not that good. So it was a 3-possession game at this point. Under high pressure there. And it looked like he should have caught that. I don't know why he didn't catch it. But there was a lot of pressure there, so I don't blame Randall Cunningham for wanting to get rid of it quickly. Second down at 10. And looks like the passing game is really not doing it. Calvin Williams. Nice catch by Calvin Williams there, and he breaks the tackle and he gets down to the 33. And I don't know if that's the close. I mean, I think that's the closest the Eagles have ever been in this game. They really have not gotten into enemy territory, and if they have, certainly not that deep. Once again, he was double covered in that. It was no way he was gonna. Well, there was a way he was gonna catch it, but not too common. Herschel Walker up the gut. Herschel Walker has been very effective this game in making short gains. But he does, I think he has one fumble. I don't think he has both the fumbles. The other one I think was Randall Cunningham. Oop. Rolls out on a play action pass. Nice pass to Sherman. And that'll get the first down. The Eagles getting some offense going, but it's probably too little too late at this point. But it is good that they are. Second down at 10 after that incomplete pass.
It's not like Madden. You can't just throw it when he's open. It's just stupid. Like unless you throw it exactly at his route, the computer tells you when to throw it at.
Yep.
It's not gonna be completed.
That's true, Dad. That is true. Yeah, I mean, if they're running a route, you gotta wait till they stop. You don't have to, but generally it's gonna screw up the pass if you throw it too quickly. Oh, there's a touchdown. Barnett with a diving catch there. Makes it a 13-24 game. And just too strong to be an onside kick, which I think that's what the Eagles were going for. And Dave Meggett is damn near in touchdown territory. But he doesn't make it. Oh, and he's injured too. And White. That's interesting because that would have been the first time I'd seen the computer return a kick for a touchdown, because in this game, as you know, the defenders, they kind of bow up as you get long gains on them.
Blue 43, blue 43.
Go. Jared Bunch goes up the gut off the draw play for 5 yards. 34 seconds. The Giants might want to pour it on a little bit more. In this game, ties are broken by the delta between, and that'll do it, between points scored and points allowed to be scored. So it's not just poor sportsmanship that causes them to go for more points. Also, I don't think the AI is programmed for sportsmanship. And just 26 seconds left in regulation as the kickoff is taken from the 14-yard line.
48.
12 seconds left. Time for probably one more play. Over to center to Heath Sherman, who will get out of bounds, but the clock is already stopped. And the Philadelphia Eagles go down to the New York Giants, 31-14, as the disgusted Mr. Bouti walks off the gridiron, and by that I mean the room. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that does. So the NFC East, we have, well, let's see. Let's see, are there any skip games? Yeah, let's go ahead and see Tampa Bay versus Minnesota, which should be an easy game for Minnesota, seeing as Tampa Bay is not a very good football team, as I've stated many times. Oh, Tampa Bay comes out on top, and that'll be good news for the Chicago Bears. Our next game will be San Francisco versus New Orleans, which will be an interesting game. So let's take a look. The NFC East here, we got Philadelphia, Dallas tied for second with 6-4. The Giants reigning supreme at 7-3. Well, they're up one game. That was a golden opportunity for the Eagles to take the #1 slot. 6-4 though is good enough for first place in the black and blue NFC Central, where we got the Chicago Bears and Detroit Lions both tied for the second spot. NFC West is really no competition, but the Atlanta Falcons also look to be in the running for a wild card spot. AFC is not close, and you know, 2 games out are the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the AFC, AFC East is not close either. So that's pretty much the story right there, folks. I hope you'll join me for the next game when we have San Francisco take on New Orleans. Sure to be interesting. These player-player matchups are always interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at the schedule. I'm interested to see how many we have left. San Francisco versus New Orleans. We got that one. And we got San Diego versus Denver, Dallas versus Philadelphia, which will probably be pretty interesting. Philadelphia take on Buffalo, Chicago and Denver, Philadelphia and New Orleans, San Francisco and Houston. That ought to be interesting. And San Francisco and Philadelphia. Philadelphia has a lot of player versus player games. Probably going to have to sharpen up their attack if they hope to beat some of them. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.